Alright, so I figured we're due for an update on Urban Brew because I haven't really had a chance to talk about it much. And the update is that we're unfortunately getting threatened with legal action because of our little face here. So somehow somebody in Australia has managed to get glasses over a moustache trademarked, and now they're threatening us with legal action because we also have glasses over a moustache. I think it's crazy that somebody could actually trademark that because it's very generic. And I know that I'm saying that our design is generic, which it sort of is, but it didn't really bother me too much because I still liked it. Anyway, so to avoid getting sued, we are going to redesign our little face, and we thought we might as well gamify it a little bit. So check your emails over the next couple of weeks, and we're going to shoot you some variations of the new design that we're thinking about doing, and you can vote on the one that you like the most, and then hopefully, yeah, you can help us pick the right one and win some pods in the process. So by now you'll know that the Bailey's project has just completely just dominated my world for the last few months, but especially the last couple of weeks. And my sister, who I introduced in an earlier episode, resigned. We had a bit of a fallout, as you do with family members, but it was a bit of an unpleasant one. She left this week, and we had a team leader who's quite important to the business leave the week before. Just really made me start thinking, questioning everything. And it's okay. I've realised over time that it's okay to do that. I've been through this enough in the past to realise it's a healthy process to do, I guess, sometimes. And you might be wondering why I'm including all this sort of stuff in these episodes. Like, I don't want to come across negative, but just my role in this business is problem solver. That's, all the problems come to me. And that's 80% of my day is just problem solving. So, and I don't want to shy away from that. Like, I want this to be real, and I want you guys to get a real insight into what happens here. So that's one of the reasons I do these episodes. Another is to give our customers, insight into how it all happens here. And I figured it might be interesting for some people. So that's partly why we do it. And a third reason is for my son as well, for Lewis. My father passed away from cancer a few years ago, and I wish I had something like this to learn from him and to understand more about him. So, a big part of this is actually in 20 years' time, my son Lewis is going to watch this, and I hope he's going to learn something from it. So I get asked quite a bit about my morning routine. And so I thought I might as well bring you along and actually show you what I do down at the beach. It's about 6:45 in the morning. I think it's about 7 degrees. And this is a part of my morning routine. And I thought I'd run through, not so, to encourage anyone to emulate what I do or anything like that, but just to give you some ideas, and there might be, one thing out of the few things that I do that you might want to try, and I highly encourage it. I've tried heaps of different stuff, and this is what I've sort of ended up doing in my routine, and I couldn't have worked 80 hours a week for 5 years straight if I didn't do this sort of stuff in the morning. So basically my alarm goes off at 4:30 in the morning, and I immediately, just straight away, put my earphones in and listen to just some calming, relaxing sort of meditation music for 15 minutes just to just ease myself into the day. And then I'm pretty big on audiobooks, so I then listen to 15 minutes of a positive audiobook, and then I jump up and I write a journal for about 15 minutes and just sort of reflect on the previous day and my thoughts and put it all down on paper. And then I go to the gym. The gym session is usually, about an hour at the gym, probably an hour and a half round trip. And I come down to the beach, and I'm big on cold therapy. I discovered a guy called Wim Hof. I'll mention his name in the comments there so you can find him easily. And he's all about cold therapy and what it can do for you. And it's amazing. It's both my most enjoyable and unenjoyable part of the day. As in, when you're doing it, it can be unenjoyable sometimes, but the feeling you get afterwards is absolutely amazing. So I'm about to jump into the water here and finish off my morning routine.